Welcome back to Left on Red, a GoLoud original podcast with me, Julie Haynes.
And me, Brenda Dennehy.
What's up? do you remember that?
Oh yeah, it was Budweiser, wasn't it? What's up? Very random. Well, what's the story?
Are you still on a high?
I have come down now the high a small bit. Although this is the thing, I was going to post another little video of it, all right, of our show last week. That's over 1,000 people were probably at in full. That they went to, you know what I mean? Full house. But I'm still looking back on it, and I think people are still kind of, even people I haven't met, are kind of, oh my God, your show last week, like especially people at work.
Yeah.
They couldn't get over the lights, the very end of it. You know, that's what a lot of people...
That just made it.
Oh, it was sensational. And the crowd, and to be told by one of the managers of the Opera House that it was the best energy and the best atmosphere of all the podcast festival was just something.
In months, they said.
Yeah,
so that was just insane. But you know, my thing is, it went so fast.
Yeah.
It's a blur. Like, I look back on some of the clips and I'm like, did we actually do that?
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't remember Irish dancing up on the stage.
I know.
Until I looked back in the clip and I was like, look at myself and Brenda Irish dancing.
And we linked arms and all.
And linking arms. And then see our legs, kicking our legs. Like, we did not, we actually rehearsed.
Didn't rehearse? No,
nothing.
No,
nothing.
Sure. Come on, the cue cards. What time did we start at the cue cards?
Was that 6:10?
Yeah.
6:10, we were sitting there in the panics. I had a bottle of wine or something in front of me. I was like, nah. And then I lost my cue cards.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about that on stage?
Yeah.
You were like, look at your cue cards.
Yeah.
I lost them coming from the dressing room down here to the stage. I fucking had nothing after all the panicking. But sure, look, we done it now.
We were up. Are you saying that or am I saying that around 7:15, 7:30? But oh no, I think I'm going first there. And then we just went on. And then there was one thing though. You did give me a bit of a nick that night because you did do something to me.
What did I do?
Okay, what did I say last week? I didn't want done to me. I think, hold on, there's a clip here. Do you know what my big ick is, right, thinking about it? But you know the way we're going out like Ant and Dec?
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Like Zig and Zag, more like, honest to God. I'm afraid I'll be up on the stage before you.
I know.
And I'll be standing there and like, what will I do? Like, what do I see? Don't leave me up there now on my own.
Don't leave. I'm going to be fucking running out the front door. God.
But like, I'm afraid. I'm like, would she even turn up on the stage? But like, that'll be so awkward standing up on the stage and people looking and then you're not there. You'll probably be like Britney Spears, people will be all over you, like, you know, as in stopping you, holding you, want to take photos. They won't look at me at all. They're like, who's she? Here's Julie.
You're fucking the
No, but you know what I mean? But like,
it's
that's my ick. I'm afraid you're not going to be up there for me.
I will. I'll be there. I'll be holding your hand, girl. I'll hold your hand all the way through it.
Oh, tell them. Tell them what you did. For anyone who wasn't there, tell them what you did.
So we came in the back door, like Ant and Dec.
Yeah.
And we did rehearse this bit of you walking up your steps and me walking up my steps. But I forgot to walk up my steps and I walked straight past my steps.
Like, you were like something out of Whitesnake. Like, I thought you were already sharp to getting up in the crowd and, you know, people floating, you hold you up on your back.
I was talking to nobody. I just walked past the steps.
You were like Joe Biden the way you came out. Honest to God, I was there up on the stage looking down at you and I was like, she's not coming up. I was just stood there.
You start clapping your hands though.
But then I was kind of like in my head. I was there going, she's fucking dead. She is dead. And I was getting cross for a minute, but I was like, okay, we have the live show here. And then it was all da-da-da. So yeah, apart from that, looking like a dick, but it did kind of suit you, the kind of, you know, you're the bit of like president of Ireland kind of a thing going on.
It was just that I missed. But sure, when I missed the steps, I was with nobody just walking across. Did you see it? Did you see the way that I turned around? I didn't know where I was. I was lost. I was like, what was I meant to do again? And then I was like, go up the steps. And then I went up the steps and started jigging.
And then we did the jig and we linked arms and
it's actually a blur.
It's
you know the way they say when you get married, brides and grooms look back in the gym, like I actually cannot remember it. It's a blur.
Yeah.
It was a blur. It actually is a blur to me. Like I get snippets, like flashbacks, like the last couple of days, but like it's a fucking blur.
And do you know what? We'll have to do it again.
We'll have to do it again. And we're actually doing a electric picnic tomorrow. I'm nervous with how many people do you think being attend? Oh, have you ever been? I've never done a festival.
Never been at a festival either. I know we're two virgins festivals, never been.
Fucking EP for the OAPs. That's what we are.
Oh my God, that's
old age fucking pensioners.
We will be like, yeah, we actually will be. But sure, you're going to be back down in Cork, like, and they're still going to be raving. I'm going to be back in London.
No, we're literally going in tomorrow, doing the show, and leaving again. We're going to be there for like 2 hours. That's it.
And do you know why we kind of succumbed to that? Like, as in, like, why are we afraid of?
I don't know. I'm petrified.
What? Like, I'm afraid of. I don't know. We just feel it very out of the loop.
Yeah, I thought it was all. I really did think EP was boom, boom, boom.
No, it's not a rave.
I thought it was.
There might be parts where it's like that, but no.
Yeah, and like there's could be loads of different stages and like tents and everything.
Yeah.
It's a fabulous setup apparently. I never knew this. I just thought it was like a rave, like
Huge.
on rave. What to
Massive.
expect?
And you don't even have your car reg registered then.
Sure, you
There's
know
more
me,
of it.
everything fucking
Asking me there just for the park. Who do I send that to again? Who do I send that to again?
How do I get
And
in?
then last night, again, for the third time, what hotel are we staying in again? And then I texted, and there's not even a thanks or anything. It's just, what hotel? And then you might have asked her something like a few hours ago. Not, but what hotel?
Yeah, that was like my third time this week asking you.
Yeah, but anyway. So how was your week aside from that?
Good. Actually, the night before the fucking live show, I had another
go
bit
on.
of drama.
Oh,
Jesus.
oh, yes.
So, as you know, Alan Clark was one of our guests, and we had a DJ on stage, and there was a few people involved. So we all went out for lunch the day before.
Yeah.
So we met, we had lunch, and I left the restaurant, got into the car, and was driving home. And next thing I spotted in the mirror, blue flashy lights and the sirens, like sirens. So I pulled in thinking they want to just pass me out. Oh no, bye. They're after me. After me.
Straight up after you.
Straight up after me. So I knew then, like, because they weren't passing me, I was like, fuck it, they're for me. So I pulled in anyways, and this one got out of the squad car and she walked up to me. She goes, I goes, yeah. She was like, were you drinking? I goes, no. She goes, I can smell alcohol off your breath. I goes, well, unless you're smelling oat milk, because that's all I just had
Yeah,
there
it
after
was.
my dinner was an oat milk latte. Nah, definitely alcohol. She goes, I can go after breathalyzer. You know, because do what you want, girl. So she went back to the squad car anyways, got her breathalyzer thing anyway, and came up, and she was like, blow into that. I was grand. Blew into it anyways, and next thing I started doubting myself. Then I was like, Jesus Christ, did somebody put fucking something into my coffee or something like that? So next thing I heard was beep, beep, beep. I was like, oh, fuck, I'm after failing. She's like, she'll show me the thing. She goes, passed. I goes, I told you.
And then what she
Her
do?
face dropped because you told me there was a smell of alcohol off my breath. I said, unless you were smelling oat milk. Now, that's the only thing I had was an oat milk latte or a glass of water. She's like, well, you're after passing, so off you go. Mind the road. I goes, I will.
Was she proper, like, attitude kind of a thing
like,
here?
like, could not wait for me to blow numbers. And, like, I'd say nearly had the handcuffs out ready to arrest me.
Would give, like, some female guards a bad name.
Yeah,
one of
like,
them.
she was
Violent.
bullying for me. And
think-
you wouldn't mind, once all this was happening, Alan Clark passed in his
Yeah.
car because his hotel was out by my house. So he passed and he seen me. He knew my Jeep and whatever. And he was like, fuck it, is that Julie had to be pulled in? Do you know what that fucker did? He said he turned around to come back. I goes, oh, Alan, my night insurance barber told me. No, I was going to come back to record it. I said, fucker, yeah. Yeah.
Typical Alan.
Typical Alan. He texted me afterwards. Like, what the fuck was that about? I was like, they thought I was drinking.
And you see, the thing is, were they brutalising anyone else?
No. Like, they weren't stopping anybody. Like, they just drove up behind me, put on the blue lights, put on the sirens, put me in. Like that. I thought they just wanted me to pull
Yeah.
in. They were going on to a crate, whatever. They got called somewhere. But no, they're up, like...
Yeah, it's... If there was no kind of random checks out the road and stuff like that, you know, you'd have to... But anyway...
I thought it was a prank,
prank.
for the show.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
This crowd have me on here.
You probably thought it was like a stripper or something
I
coming
was
out. You
like,
thought she was going to get...
I was like, what? Because I just left all of it. And I was like... And then... I was like, what is wrong with you? I smell alcohol. I was like, well, you couldn't because I just had oat milk lattes. No.
You'd still think, even though you didn't have anything, you've done something wrong.
I saw when I was blown into the thing, I was like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
when I went to the toilet, did somebody drop something into my car? All these things were going through my head. I was like, she could smell alcohol, but I wasn't drinking. I was like, Jesus Christ, what's she on about? I swear, for those couple of seconds, I got an awful fright.
You think, yeah,
Oh, you think of all sorts, yeah. But anyways, look, I passed and I drove off to Dublin this morning, but like, jeepers, Mary and
know.
Joseph, like.
It's funny because when I was coming out through customs, now it's smart. Obviously, I used to come back with thousands of cigarettes, but like nothing to declare now at all. But even I'm going through customs and I'm like, what's in my bag?
I know.
There's nothing there.
I know.
There's
I know.
nothing there.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what's in my bag? But I tell you now, my morning this morning, do you know the way I'm shitless of you when if I think I'm going to miss a flight, right? Or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, this morning, yeah, I got up. I was a bit late. It costed me an Uber, £112. Long story short was, got up my usual time, 3:30. I have a certain technique where I go to Liverpool Street for a certain time. Got into Liverpool Street, was waiting for the 5:50 train to Stansted because my flight is 8:15 from Dublin, so I've little time to spare. Looked up at the board anyway, no trains until 20 to 7. An hour later, right? But like, you're going to be nearly an hour getting to Stansted, so I wasn't going to work out. So I was like, what's the story here? Where are the trains?
Yeah.
basically there's a bit of a strike over and there's limited trains, but I wasn't told and I wasn't made aware of it. So I went around Liverpool Street like an absolute dog to everyone. Like, do you know when that feeling that you just want to have a bit of attitude with everyone? So I was kind of furious. All right, then tried to get money back for my ticket. They wouldn't allow me. So then I was out in the street.
How much did you pay for a ticket?
Ticket was £20.
But you were still able to book even though there was no...
Oh yeah, that's why I went up. Your mum was like, go up there and get a refund. So I went up because, can I have a refund? There was a fierce attitude on me now.
Yeah.
And your mum was like, oh, can't because you booked it online. I goes, you mean to tell me I can't get a refund for this and there's no train? How am I meant to go to Dublin?
Yeah.
Do you know what I expected? I expected just someone to just go, here, we'll take you to Dublin.
I know, yeah.
Well, we'll just get a car there and sort everything for you. And I just walked away. He goes, what a dive, I said.
Yeah.
I was in that kind of a form.
Yeah.
And then... I was kind of people looking at me and I was like, he won't give me a refund. I was like, I'm just on it now. I'm on it. And they were looking at me and goes,
like...
oh, I was like, and how am I meant to get to Dublin? I was expecting someone to go, come on, I'll take you. So then I walked out anyway and I was like a dog and I was like, no, I can't. I know it's over £100. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't get the Uber to Stansted. And then there was this crowd load of bags queuing at a bus. And then I was kind of like, are we going to the airport? Are you going to the airport? And they're like, what? They couldn't. And I was like going, we are going to the airport together.
Yeah.
So then they were kind of like touching each other, kind of, going, what's wrong with this one?
They couldn't understand you.
And I was like, we're going to the airport. And I was kind of signalling airport. Do you know what I mean? Stansted, airport, we'll go together, thinking like we'll split the all Uber.
Like, yeah.
£20 each instead of £100 myself. No, they were having none of it. They went off in a bus, then the big red bus. I was like, they're not going to the airport. And then the bus was too long to go to Stansted. So I just put in the Uber and you have to pay before you get into it. £112. And then your man couldn't find me and I'd attitude with him. I was like, oh, I have a headache. I have a headache over you because he couldn't find me.
Did you put down your destination thing?
Yeah, you put it down and where it works it out. And then he came along and the creator, he couldn't come around the corner. It was such a bad mood now. And then he picked up my bag and brought it for me and everything. And sure, I was nearly crying. I was like, I'm so sorry. And I gave him a tip after and everything. But listen what the worst was. I fell asleep in the back. He was a nice little Mercedes now of the car with the mouth open, of course, right? When I'm super tired, that happens. And I just was after booking the fast track, spent another £8. I'm done £120, £140 at this stage. Booked the fast track anyway. And I was like, I'll go in there now and I want to be going through. What happened 5 minutes later? What do you think happened? Your flight is delayed by an hour.
Oh,
I would have made it.
Oh, so if you stayed back.
I would have made it. Yeah.
Oh,
and then got there, went over, they told me gate 48 and then all of a sudden the gate changed and then I had to go back over and get the shuttle bus to over to the other part of the building.
Oh, lads, what a morning.
Yeah, and then I was being awkward then because I knew that was the other part of the building, but I still went up to the Ryanair desk and I was kind of like, where's gate 37? And she was like, that's the other building. I goes, the other building? But why did you tell me? Because, I was that...
Yeah.
And I'd say there was steam coming off me now at this stage. But then I was like, look, no one is satisfying me. No one is giving me any attention here. I'll just get over myself. And I'm here. And yeah, it is.
How long did it take you so in total to get to Dublin this morning? How many hours in total?
Well, I left my gaff at 5. I left my gaff at 10 to 5 and I was in Dublin city centre at 12. 7 hours.
7 hours.
Oh no, 6, 7, 7, yeah.
7. Oh, God. You'd be over in Turkey.
I know. I was, do you know what? Then I said to myself over the money thing, because look, just manifest money. Just manifest making up
I thought
money.
you're not allowed to manifest money.
Well, you can manifest money comes easily and freely to me. Because do you know, right?
How many times do you write that now? Because I have to start writing
For some reason, right, I do 3 times every morning. Like my eyes be hanging out my head and I'm doing it. I'm writing it down every morning and my gratitude as well.
With pen and paper or your notes?
I have a notepad. Don't be writing your notes. You need to pen it.
You need to pen it.
You need to see it written down so money comes easy and freely to me. And I'm not
3
joking.
times.
Well, you can write it so many times, but 3 times is the way for me. And your man, not joke, come in on the bus. Someone texts me about money. Not looking for it off me. It's usually like, come here, you owe me money there.
Yeah.
Giving me money. Because I was in the back of your man's car, bulling at 6:30, like bulling. You know what I mean? I don't know why I banned from Liverpool Street, to be honest, the carry on. What a dive, walking around the place, fucking heading me. And then was on the bus into Dublin and money.
See?
It helps.
Manifestation.
Yeah, manifestation. So, anyway, that's my ska. And come here, how was it with the twinnies we met at school? I know Erin was up to all sorts, as per usual.
As
like
per
her mother.
Like her mother's, right? Pulling a sickie. Day 2. Day fucking 2, my 5-year-old pulling a sickie.
What did she say was wrong with her?
I feel like they're sick in my throat and it's going to come out. She said. I said, you weren't sick in July nor August.
No.
Get in the doors to school. So then to get her in, she was whinging and I was like, what I'll do is I'll tell your teacher that you feel sick And the teacher has to ring me then. And
Yeah.
she's like, grand, whatever. So got her to the school door. Anyway, and I was like, go on in now. She's like, no, Mom, you told me that you'll tell the teacher that I feel sick. So I had to call the teacher over. Now, this is day 2 of me meeting the teacher. Now, don't know her from Adam. Here I am. She's sick. Try to wink.
Oh,
All these.
yeah.
I was like, I had a twitch. The teacher was like, what is wrong with this woman? Like, anyways, that was me. So then I put up my Instagram. Tell me funny things that your own child did on their first day of school, and the replies are just comical. During the summer, my son attended extra school classes in his school because he has additional needs. It's called July Provision. Anyway, during the extra classes, my son fell off a bike and broke his leg. It was actually mangled his leg. Principal never contacted us to see how my son was. Was he okay? Was his leg broke? Etc. Anyway, he's now in a wheelchair. I had to have a meeting with the school yesterday to discuss my son's return. We needed to figure out access to the school and whatnot. Before the meeting, I met my son's dad for lunch. He told our 7-year-old, I've a present I want to give the principal. And my son obviously said, what is it, Dad? His dad pulled his hand from his jeans and it was his middle finger. Basically telling our son to do that. Give that to his principal.
Oh my God.
I went to the meeting, not sure why, but there was a priest there. My son's teacher, an SNA, and the principal. In front of everyone, my son goes, Mr. Blank. My dad said, give this to you.
Oh
Middle
no.
finger up. Yeah,
Oh
isn't
my
that
God.
just gas?
Oh my God. Talk about attitude.
Tell you now, isn't it just mad how kids just take things for like face value? Like,
Yeah, and for
practice
granted
now,
as
for
well.
yeah.
Oh, I love this one. My 8-year-old came out of school threatening to call the guards on the teacher because the hours were too long.
That,
Oh my God.
that's true though, isn't it?
I have another one here. 5-year-old told the teacher, Mom's on Tinder. She's looking for a boyfriend. I saw the app. FML, mortified for myself.
Isn't it crazy how they pick up on everything?
it?
They're so tech mad now. It's not like my two probably know what Tinder, like they wouldn't. Would they? They probably fucking would. They're so advanced.
Well, they were on Bumble.
They were on Bumble with you, yeah.
So, and they knew what to do, like.
Yeah, it's like through all the fellas, like.
they know.
Talked about Tinder that another one said, my sister told her teacher, Mom's boyfriend comes around when my dad's away.
Oh no. See, kids can get you in trouble as well.
I'm telling you.
Another one here. When I was younger in school, the teacher asked us to say a story about the weekend, and I said that I was at my auntie's house and my mum was too drunk to drive home, so we had to get a taxi. Well, my mum killed me when I got home. She wasn't even drunk.
Making it like the
Oh
mother was
my
slaggers
God,
at
yeah.
the party. This is so funny. So this came in. I was a preschool teacher, and one day in circle time, the kid stood up to tell me his news. His news was, my mum gets the runs if she eats Weetabix.
Oh no. I have one here. A little boy in my daughter's senior infants class last year brought in, wait for this, 20 smokes and a pocket knife. Like, I actually heard, it's probably on our good friend Neil Prendeville show, right? I heard some children bringing vapes.
Vapes.
Vapes?
Yeah. But sure, my child brought in her mobile phone. My old
yeah,
mobile phone.
She did.
She brought it, yeah. So I have an old mobile phone at home and I just keep it in the drawer just in case this one ever busts, whatever. But she loves taking it out. She loves the Snapchat pictures. And next thing, I went into school there a couple of months ago and the teacher was like, Julie, this never happened in junior infants. She was like, but I'd confiscate your one's phone. And she on Snapchat in the classroom with all the funny filters with all the budgies. Yeah, but vapes, vapes. Is the thing, yeah. It's because they look like toys, to be fair.
They,
like,
they do look toys, yeah, they do look toys. Oh no, imagine this one. Has this one ever happened to you? Turned up to school yesterday morning, kids in their uniform and raring to go. The place was empty, got the wrong day.
I know. Hey, do you know what? It nearly did happen to me. Only that I said it on Instagram, Jesus, the kids are back to school now tomorrow or whatever. And moms then text me. I'm like, Julie, I just seen on your Instagram post there that you're saying, you know, kids are back to school tomorrow. They're actually not back to school.
Oh God.
But it's the fucking emails. I actually get about 10 a day. And I'm like, I'll read them now later. And most times it's just like newsletters and stuff. I'm no interesting. But I really do miss important things as well.
Well, you definitely do anyway. When you're texting me, what hotel are we staying in around 5 times the one day? What hotel are we in? What hotel are we in?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, go on.
My nephew told his teacher his dad threw him down the stairs.
Oh my God.
I mean, I just like to be at your door.
Yeah, like this one was saying, social services.
Oh,
social services. Another one here. My girl told her teacher that I shooed her daddy away. We're separated. The innocence. But you know, as a mother now, would you be careful as what you're saying around the 20s? Do you know, as in...
They're sponges.
Yeah. Would you be
Sponges.
thinking, no, whereas I wouldn't have a clue then, you know, I wouldn't know. You know what I mean? I wouldn't know like what the intake is at that age. Would they go back telling stories and stuff like that?
But I feel with my own too, like they wouldn't take up on like the thing that should, like, I don't know, like the smart thing. Like, you know, if I try to teach them something, it goes over their head. But you know, if I said shoo, and if they were next to me, oh, fuck off, will ya? They'd say that 500 times, but they wouldn't say, you know, the thing I'm trying to teach them. They wouldn't retain that at all.
If there was something like, and I know you're not one to talk behind people's backs, you're genuinely aren't, but imagine if you were just saying, oh God, we'll say, Mary, God, she know the shit into me there now. And I say, if Mary called over for a coffee, and would they say, Mom said that you and I the shit into her earlier?
Yeah. They would rat me out.
Lads, wouldn't you be? Have they ever ratted you before like that?
Do you know, their new thing now is saying, my mom wears fake tan, but our tan is real. Did they ever say that to you?
No, they didn't say it to
me.
me at all.
Saying that, yeah. Like weird stuff like that they come out with.
Yeah.
They're nuts, but they'd hang you out to dry.
You'd have to be careful of them, yeah.
Sponges?
Yeah.
Sponges.
Okay, so this poo in the bag story, I'm never getting any action again if any men listen to this, honest to God, because people are going to associate the poo in the bag story with you and I.
I know. So for those who missed the episode a couple of weeks ago, Brenda told us a story about a girl who did a poo in her boyfriend's toilet, wasn't
she was a guy that she was stayed over with, and basically she did poo in his toilet, and
the poo wouldn't flush.
So she put it into a plastic bag, and just as she was leaving the apartment, she was going to get rid of it. He was gone to work, and then she put the plastic bag with the poo on the worktop with other bits, put on her shoes, whatever, took out her stuff, and then she was leaving out, and then it was one of those doors that slams and is shut, but basically she forgot to bring the bag of poo.
So she left the bag of poo in the fella's house.
Yeah, so we just got another reply, something similar. So, hi girls, I went back to a fella's house one time after a night out, and he lived with his parents. Anyway, it was one of those older houses where the bathroom was beside the kitchen. The next morning I was so hungover and needed to vomit, but couldn't go to the bathroom for fear of running into his parents in the kitchen. The fella had left the room to go make tea or something. Anyway, I found a shopping bag in the room and puked into it. I tied a knot in the top of the bag and left it down beside the bed. I was desperate. I was going to bring it with me, but decided to tell him about it, and he said it was grand and he'd get rid of it. Needless to say, we did not hook up again. So that's different. That's vomit. That wouldn't be too bad.
I did it. I in Galway, the Galway races.
Did
day
you?
After I got sick in bag for life. In the car.
In the car. Well, in the car, sorry, you didn't leave in some fella's house.
No, I didn't leave it anywhere. Yeah.
Was that? Oh, you did. I remember that in your stories.
Yeah, gawked into the bag for life.
Oh my God, where'd you leave? Oh, you put it into the bin bag for life, did you?
I'd leave it in the car then for a while.
Oh my God, did you forget about it then, didn't you?
Till I got back to the hotel, then I had to walk through the hotel holding my bag.
Oh my gosh.
The stuff we do.
I know. And then there's another one here. Hi girls, I'm Stitches as pod. I've heard a few horror stories about people's poo experience. Here's a tip for everyone. If a toilet does not flush, get a jug or pan full of water and pour it down the toilet. This will flush the toilet. Alison has had a few toilet disasters, so I don't think that works.
So what she say? Put a jug of water down and then flush it.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're ever in a situation where the poo does not flush down the toilet, put a jug of water down.
I don't think that works. I had to call the plumber there not so long ago, and I was nothing wrong going down the toilet, whatever, but I was mortified when he was there.
Mortified? Did he put the camera down as well?
I had to leave. I couldn't.
Oh, it's so embarrassing.
I couldn't. I just couldn't be. I didn't want to know. But you see, my landlord was kind of like, "Oh, you're out putting down sanitary towels." I was like, "Listen, there's nothing gone down there. There's none of that carry-on gone down there. Do you know what it is?"
My time was, the thing you put on the ring of the toilet, the smelly thing.
Yes.
Mine went down there.
Oh, gosh. No.
Another couple of replies there that came in. I don't know if you heard there, but 2 weeks ago I seen a Deliveroo driver in Cork, and he was driving one of those what would you call it, a one-wheeler bike?
I was thinking it was a unicycle with handles, but this thing doesn't. It's like a Segway.
It's a Segway, yeah. So anyways, the reply was, "Hi girls, love the podcast. Going back a few months ago, I was driving in by the Heineken brewery when I saw the same guy Julie saw. I had to look twice. At first I thought the person was on a scooter, but then I realised they were holding on to nothing. Couldn't believe it. They could balance themselves on it as if they were clean lifting." So she's seen him. Another girl here, Jen, sent in, "Hi girls, love the pod. I think I know what Julie's on about. I saw a guy in Cork on a Segway with one wheel working with Deliveroo. That's it. Like, could you imagine, like...
Where's his bits going though? Where's the food? It just...
He must be holding it with his hands.
I don't know, it's like David Copperfield or something.
And see this thing now, this wheel, is there pedals?
No, it's just electric.
Electric, jeez. How does it turn, left or right, with his feet?
Oh, I think there's like a handle or something.
Oh, it must.
I don't know. It's going to be on the Late Show now. The kids are all going to be going wild for this now. Yeah, so it is a bit... So you didn't imagine it. It's one of those things you'd wonder you'd imagine.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those...
Because we had such a laugh, didn't we?
Oh, we did.
I
nearly broke down last week laughing at you over it. Do you know what'll happen now? Coincidence and all that. You'll be looking for Deliveroo and he'll be outside.
I don't have Deliveroo in Carrickline.
Do you have Deliveroo in Carrickline?
Don't have.
You know that I did Deliveroo.
Did you? Girl.
I swear to God.
I remember that.
I was flat out doing Deliveroo. No shame at all. Because we got a pay cut during the pandemic.
Yeah,
right? And obviously, like, I was after moving into house in Ballincollig, moving on my own, and we all got a pay cut. And I was probably, like, you know, I struggling now is a bit of a word to be saying when you're going on Zara and stuff, but you know, I needed an extra few. I was saving for the dog as well.
Yeah, okay.
I wanted the dog, and one of the lads at work joked, and I was kind of like, they weren't giving me extra money at work, whatever. And one of the lads at work joked, and he said, "Would you ever go off and do Deliveroo?" And then I started looking up and I got obsessed. And then before I knew it, I was going out delivering takeaways. A week later, I had a ball.
How much would you make on average a night?
No, you'd go between Just Eat and Deliveroo, but like if you really went for it, you can make €100
a night.
It's a lot of work, yeah, but you're wasting your diesel and you have to pay your own insurance.
Okay.
Aside from other insurance. We had a ball though. I knew every back street out, Nottingham, Hollyhill, everywhere. At the start, delivering the chips, I was mortified, I will be honest, because I was like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Because I was working Red FM and it was kind of like, did people think it was, as in she's now delivering chips? Do you know, that there's anything wrong with it? But, you know, like as in what happened, or did she lose the job? You know, she's going around. What I hated was you'd carry the bag, the Deliveroo bag.
Okay.
And what
you'd open the bag, then zip it up.
And then you had the Just Eat bag, which was massive orange. So,
yeah.
Do you know, I'd be going to town and I'd be going into Burger King and I'd be seeing lads coming out of Airdens. I might have shifted with the Just Eat bag. And I was so...
were you working that late?
Yeah.
What did you finish up at?
You would finish around 12 or 1. And I'd see some fella I was after shifting around and they were kind of looking at me as in, what's going on here? But I was at a baseball hat on anyway.
Yeah.
And she was like, look, I'm saving for the dog. I was like, I'm saving for London. I'm saving for the dog.
Would they tip you?
They tip you as well. Yeah, they tip you.
I couldn't have a delivery coming to my door without having 2 or 3 they ready from. Like,
they tip you as well. And then it was just kind of, I never forget the first one I was going up to. It was like going on a first date because I was doing it right. Was I bringing the chips right? Did I have they still hot, the chips and stuff like that? And I'll never forget the first person's house I went up with Sunday as well. And didn't I know your man?
Oh.
And he was looking at me and I was standing there with the chips and he was just like, hi Brenda. I was like, hi Paul, her things.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my God. I was like, oh no, this is only a Saturday night thing as well. I'm still in Red FM. And do you know what I mean? Like, and he was like, oh no, it's no bother. He's just like, I want my chips.
Yeah, I know.
And I was no bother. But after the first one, it was over. And my friend Alison used to always come, we'd a ball.
Loads of my ex-boyfriend's done it. Like,
there's a community of us.
Oh, unreal. Like, and I used to go with them.
It's such a laugh.
Such a laugh. It's a ball.
Such a laugh. And you know what? Like, I'm not in a way like, well, like, no, I would be kind of, I'd have no problem saying, no, I had to Deliveroo to make the extra few bob. What was I going to do?
Was it just a Saturday night you done then?
Oh no, I did weeknights and everything.
What's the most popular night?
A good Friday night, or Saturday night.
Friday.
You've been motoring, especially during the pandemic because people weren't going out.
What was the biggest tip you ever got?
Maybe a tenner.
Oh, that's
which isn't an awful lot, but I will say, like, you would be mad to eat some of their chips.
Oh, I'd be nearly...
I haven't, though. There was an odd time came out of Tung Sing, though, all right, and I did have mine for someone's chicken ball.
But you
and like Alison was looking at me and I was like, just the one, like, could I? She was like,
but it's in the bag though, that zip up bag.
Yeah, but like, do you know, there's oftentimes I've gotten a takeaway and I'm kind of like, was there a bit of, hands inside here now?
Come here, I got something delivered a couple of months ago now at this stage. I was waiting about an hour and a half for our delivery, myself and the twins. We got a pizza. Yeah. So an hour and a half came in and I rang the crowd and I was like, come here, where is the pizza? Like, she was like, so sorry, it's on the way. So up it came on with pizza, but we got an extra side. And I was like, I didn't order this, but I was like, as a goodwill gesture, they must have threw in the side. So I sat down anyway with the twins and I was like, oh, they're after giving us, like, it was like little, what was it? It was like fucking chicken tenders or something like that, maybe 6 in the box, that was it.
Yeah.
But 15 minutes later, I got a phone call from the pizza
Wrong food.
did you get extra chicken tenders? I says, I did, yeah. Did you eat them? I says, no, not yet. Will you leave them outside the door? They came back and fucking collected them.
No.
Hand on my heart. I can't even remember what the side was, but something ridiculous now like that. I was like, are you actually free?
Oh, no, I'd leave that then. Like,
I could never go back there again.
No.
But I want to know, did they collect the chicken tenders and bring it to another house?
Probably did, yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's what they do, because otherwise they have to pay it out of their own money.
Yeah, I mean, like a portion of chicken
I
tenders.
know, yeah.
I would have said it to them, but I just thought it was like a goodwill gesture because we were waiting for like an hour and a half, like food. But no, they just gave me the extra portion of chicken nuggets and they wanted it. They actually took it back from me.
Shouldn't be doing that because of hygiene reasons.
Oh, rotten. I put them outside the door.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
Very strange.
Because they'd be the ones in it. They'd be the people responsible to be coming out of their money. And in fairness, they don't earn a lot of money. You have to be doing a lot of mileage to make money.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I was still getting my wage from Red FM, you know, but it just, at the time, it was just a bit tricky. So,
but it must have been the restaurant's fault that they put it into the bag. You know,
they would, yeah, because you come and you put
just
it in
pick
the
it
bag.
up. Like, yeah.
So
that was my experience. But I'm skitting with you with Deliveroo.
Yeah.
And would everyone tip?
Not everyone, no. Oh, no, not at all.
So I'd have to. Would you tip?
Oh, yeah, would tip, yeah.
I'd have to tip as well.
I'd have to tip, yeah. I'd feel bad if I couldn't take something off someone and, you know, like that now and be like, thanks, and close the door.
Yeah, no, I'd have to give them a couple of bows.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Especially the lads who are on the bikes all night. Now, I know, do you know, like I was driving around in the car and I had my friend with me, and to be honest, we were having such a laugh.
Yeah, and it's your chit-chatting as well and making a couple of bob, like, why not?
She was used because I'd be like, girl, I think I'm after shifting the fella in this house you're going in.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget there was one night, all right, that it was someone high up in the media, like I'll tell you who it was. And I was like, oh my God, it's his house. Oh, and I was high date from Red FM at the time. And I was like, oh my God, it's his house. It's his house. It's his house. And the two of us were nearly like baiting each other to sign the KC. Because I was like, you have to go in. They're going to find out at work. Because I thought, you know, they'd be like, what's wrong that you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But we nearly bait each other and signed the KC. Bait. Yeah. So, yeah.
A good crack. So.
Yeah.
And last week as well, we were chatting about our Debs, because it is Deb season, I suppose. And I asked you on my Instagram last night to send me in some of your Deb stories. My good God. Do you want to start off there with one?
An ambulance was called for my friend. She had to be pumped. Too much drink, uncultivated. That's a good word, uncultivated.
I love that word, yeah.
Uncultivated. But this pumping thing, I don't think there is such a thing as pumped.
Well, yeah, I remember my friend got pumped as well, though. She got spiked.
But I think it's like a tube or something. It's not like, it's the word pump. I don't know what the right word is.
Yeah, I actually don't even know what they do. Do they drain the alcohol?
I don't know. It's just, but it's not like pumped. Yeah, but I get it. Yeah, it's just kind of like a word. She was pumped.
Pumped.
Do you know what I mean? You know you were bad when they get pumped.
My friend had to be put to bed by one of the teachers because she was so drunk and undressed herself on the dance floor. Like, another one actually came in there earlier, talked about teachers being there. I think we were the only school in Cork that had to bring our parents.
Yet to the Debs.
To the fucking Debs. What
school
was that?
Was your mother and father at your
No, not mine. Another girl wrote in.
Oh my God, that's something like out of like Valedictorian in America or something.
Very strange, isn't it?
I'd
love to know what. I just didn't have time this morning to write back what school was that. But if you're listening, please.
Yeah, let us know.
And did you have to bring your parents to the Debs? Very strange.
Oh, they were taking everything. Although, I think there's been situations. Maybe it's over in England or something, but I think I've heard it elsewhere. Or maybe it's an American thing.
Do you know, my thing is, my mum would be weak.
Oh, should there be no bother with Paula?
Fuck. Do you know, my own Debs and my brother's grads, we came back the next morning. My mum and dad and their friends were still up drinking.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine that. I can imagine the likes of them. This now one is something that would happen to me, right? My date got a blowjob from his ex-girlfriend. Only went with him because everyone else brought a lad.
So, but you took your friends.
Yeah, but I'm saying why I didn't bring a fella was because I knew he'd get it off with someone else.
I know, yeah.
That's why I was like, no parent trust in this. He's going to be off with someone else. He's probably going to shift someone in front of me.
Read it out again.
My date got a blowjob from his ex-girlfriend. Only went with him because.
So his ex-girlfriend's obviously in her class.
Yeah, but like obviously.
Her friend.
Yeah, but that's terrible.
On who?
But if I was going to, you and I were friends, and then you went off and gave him a blowjob.
But in the first place, you shouldn't have asked my ex.
Yeah, but come here.
I think they're all fuckers in this thing.
No, I know, yeah. But
See, this is me now.
It's a debate now. You know what I mean? This is a debate.
But why did you bring your friend's ex?
Well, no, anyway, go on. Go on.
Fucking murder, the podcast. Oh my God. I had 3 naggins strapped to my ties.
Oh, I love it.
Fuck, it is not brilliant.
Where did you ever like hide drink and all that kind of stuff?
I was going to a Gareth Brooks concert there only last year. My mum and with the cowboy hats on. We put a nagging under the cowboy hat. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, what about you?
I'd be one for down the bra and stuff. I'm mad for putting stuff down the bra because there's nothing there.
Yeah. Down the bra, nagging down the
I don't want to be bringing it up or anything, but I do have to run 15 miles right on Sunday. Okay, I don't really talk about the marathon ever, but I have to carry a bit of water. And see, I don't like you when you're running. You don't like holding it, but I'm going to put the water down the bra in a little bottle.
A little bottle.
250ml.
Would you not be bursting? I can't exercise and drink because I get
No,
sick.
it's only a bit of suppers. That's all I need.
Sip.
I don't need it sips. It's not the thing because I can't be going to the toilet now.
And it's the jumping around, even in an exercise class, only a little sip for me because I could feel it in my stomach.
But I would like our toilet thing. Like it's a pure habit. The toilet thing.
Fuck it, 3 times.
Where's that? How many times did you go to the toilet on the way up?
3.
That's shocking.
Shocking.
I know. I did have to go to the toilet and flame before I sat down.
Are you loud? I
always do. And I go in listening to Ryanair music and have a little dance around the toilet.
So you allowed to go to the toilet?
You are?
Playing? I never knew that. I'd be all panicking sitting there.
Because I was window seat and I goes, I can't be coming out again. I'm always doing it.
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Fuck it. This one is actually making me sick. Oh my God. At my Deb's night, we were at the meal and all the parents were there. Just before the starters, which was soup, one of the guys went in and pissed in the big pot of soup. They had to make an announcement to say the soup couldn't be served. The story got around and the parents were mortified. Thank God they saw him. Otherwise we'd be all drinking pissy soup. He must have been absolutely fucking langer.
Like, do you know what? I know we're all young at times and we all do silly stuff, but some things are just, that's not even funny.
That's just, like, people have been very, very sick after that. Like.
Very sick. Very sick. I've one here. Shifted my ex in the smoking area during my Debs. Got pregnant from the fella I took to it that night. 18 years later, still together.
Oh, and that child now might have had her own Debs this year.
Yeah. Yes.
What are you doing?
Oh, I love this one. My friend's boyfriend got thrown out for throwing a profiterole at his friend, but hit the vice principal instead.
Such a boy thing to do.
I think it's just that it's profiterole as well.
Oh,
that'd be a good spelling for you. I'm finding that one hard, but we do have your spellings coming up later on.
Go on, we'll start it there now because we're kind of running out of time.
Right, okay. So this week's Are You Smarter Than Your 5-year-olds? Julie's twinnies, Erin, Rose and Fionn. It's just kind of really taking the mickey out of Julie's general knowledge. Not that you're thick, you're really not thick, but like you're actually very clever.
Oh,
but it's just some things that you're not so good at, right? Okay, so spell predictable.
Fuck.
Because on your stories, I can't even deal how you spelt it. It was shambolic. It got sent to me a few times. And I know I make my own wrong spelling mistakes and people get such a high when I make them wrong. And I'm like, oh, please. I'm like, I know. But I am secretly inside going, shit. I've that one done wrong. But spell predictable.
Preciatable.
No. Go again.
Pre.
Yeah.
TIC.
No.
And Brenda now looking down at the spelling.
I'm looking at how badly you spelled it the last time.
Sorry, look at my fucking face now.
I know.
Screenshot. Who took that?
I don't know who it was.
For fuck's sake, predictable. PRET. Predict. IC. Am I right so far?
So your spelling of it in your stories was PRETACTABKE, which is, it looks a bit Italian to be honest. Pret act abique. No, Arabic actually. Pret act abique.
Read out what I actually wrote.
So there's the head and there's a camera there. That movie I started last night is very pre-tact abique. Stevie Wonder would see that coming. I did like that one. So predictable is PREDICTABLE.
That's a silent D.
Oh, go way out of that. Right. Because we are performing Electric Picnic tomorrow and we're driving down there after the podcast to the actual county it's in, where is it being held?
Leash.
And where in Leash?
Ballystrand. Bally something. Bally slow. No.
Go on, give me another one. The next thing you were saying is Ballydesmond.
Is it something Bally?
No. Well, yeah, kind of.
Ballyno. No.
Ballyno's in Cork. Go on, one more.
Ballyna. No. Ballyno. Ballyna. No.
Ballina's in Mayo.
It's definitely Bally.
Kind of ish.
How was it?
Stradbally.
Oh, I knew it was Bally.
Something Bally something. Right. Okay. What 3 materials did the 3 little pigs use when they were building the houses?
Straw.
Yeah.
Bricks.
Yeah.
Wood.
Kind of. You're near enough.
Straw, bricks, and planks of wood.
Sticks.
Sticks, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'd give you half for that, right? I just said I'd give this one, actually, because I flew over it this morning. Well, did I? Oh, no, I probably didn't, but anyway, it's just in my head. Because my friend is Welsh. What is the capital of Wales?
Cardiff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this one should be a good one. And I actually have a bonus one someone asked me to give you. Okay, so who invented the atomic bomb?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Come on, it was all over the news the time Barbie was out. Come on. Come on.
Paddy Smith.
Come on, give me another one.
Arnold.
Arnold what?
I'm obviously wrong on mine.
No, just go on, Arnold what? I'm intrigued.
Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger created the atomic bomb. Lovely. Right.
Who was it?
It's Robert Oppenheimer. So this one now as well. Someone asked me to give this. Here's a spelling for Julie. Peninsula. I was doing homework with my son and he was pronouncing it penis sula. I cried laughing. So this is a bonus one. Peninsula.
What class is our son in?
Oh, I don't know if he was 6 or 7. What age did he start spellings?
I'd say that maybe first.
Yeah.
They get peninsula because I can't even spell that. Oh God. P-I-N-N.
No.
P-I-N?
No.
For pin. Peninsula. Has to be N.
How would you spell the word pen?
P-E-N.
But there's 2 different. Yeah, P-E-N.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Pin-ints.
Start again.
P-E-N.
Yeah.
Pin-ints. I-N-C-U-L-A.
You were nearly there.
P-E... I wish I could write it down.
I know.
P-E-N... What did I say again? I-C... Pin-inch... H...
No, I'll just say P-E-N-I-N-S-U-L-A.
There's no fucking S when you pronounce it.
Peninsula.
Oh, yeah.
Sula. Anyway, what do you got like a half out of the whole thing? No, you got 1.5 because you got the Cardiff.
Super.
You got the Cardiff. You nearly did give me the ick, but anyway, we're moving on to our ick section of the week. What's your ick of the week? Do you know what my ick is ahead of Electric Picnic? I'm sorry, no, but bucket hats. I don't think anyone can carry them off.
I do then. I love a bucket hat.
No, I don't like them at all. And then as well, I had this conversation with my friend there who I'm doing the marathon with. We were chatting about what we're wearing and I was like, oh, I'm definitely going to wear a New York Yankees hat. Yeah. Some people just don't suit hats. Some people should not be wearing
At the festival tomorrow?
No, just a hat in general, a baseball hat. Some people's heads are not made for hats.
Yeah.
I'm looking at people, I'm like, your head is not made for a hat.
I know, yeah. I love a hat.
Yeah, I'm made for a hat.
I like a hat as well.
Yeah.
My ick is tights.
Clothes tights?
Yeah.
Ladders and stuff. In general.
I can't wear tights.
I couldn't imagine you in a pair of tights.
I can't wear them. I get sick. The feel of them. Oh my God, I go through my teeth. You know,
Really?
some people don't like paper straws or like paper, like those little disposable forks. Like, I cannot wear tights.
What's
I really wish I could.
I've never seen you in a pair of tights.
Can't wear them. Even going to school, I used to wear the knee-high socks. Cannot wear tights unless they're very, very thick. You know, that thick shirts, I could kind of wear them. They're nearly like leggings. But I think there's nothing like, those like, they're not skin colour, but they're not black. That cool colour that's out now. So they're like
nice.
really, really light black, but it's nearly see-through as well.
Yeah.
I couldn't wear
sheer ones.
Yeah, I couldn't. I'd actually get sick.
Yeah.
I cannot wear them. I really wish I could.
Wow, that's mad now, isn't it?
I seen a girl a while ago wearing tights and they're a savage, and I was like, I wish I could go into Marks. You buy them in Marks?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's a good
I remember
one.
last winter I used to be always going into Marks buying tights. I remember watching you, like, I wish I could wear tights.
Yeah, I love those tights. They're the exact tights.
Yeah, I love them. Can't wear them. Get sick.
Oh my God, I didn't know that now.
Yeah. I really wish I could. Yeah,
that's a bit like, those socks, and they've got like little open, like they're like gloves for your five. What's the 5 toes.
Next week. How many toes do we have?
How many toes do we have? Do you know the way that do you know those socks and they've got their little face?
Oh yeah,
they're sick.
They're sick. sick.
Oh, you see some runners wearing them, you're like, oh man, you're horrible.
Disgusting.
No,
But they're just, I just couldn't wear them over.
No, I couldn't
feel.
either. I couldn't either. The feeling, I kind of get that. Other people's, we do love a good ick. Other people's icks. All right, this one now. What do you think of this one? Men walking dogs carrying little, God, everyone's going to think all we talk about is poo now on the podcast.
I know, yeah.
Men walking dogs carrying the little poop bags.
That wouldn't bother me now at all.
I'd be like, he's cleaning up after him.
Yeah, fair play.
Wouldn't be too bad.
Bother me. Girls wearing jerseys is so grim. Somebody wrote in.
I like that now.
I wouldn't mind a girl I wear a Cork jersey. Like if Cork was playing, I'm Sunshine supporter. Like, but I throw it on.
Oh, I have the Barry's Tea one and all.
Yeah,
the Barry's Tea one. Oh, this one now. Loose hugs. Just give the middle a squeeze. It's not that hard.
Yeah, but then your boobs hurt.
Yeah, but you know the way someone gives you like a damp hug or
I
sheep
know.
hugs, like
Yeah,
a
it's like, what was the
handshake.
point?
You know, give me a good old squeeze there now.
Yeah,
do you know?
True. Oh, fuck it. A guy I know uses the word smooch instead of kiss.
I don't mind smooch.
I don't know, not when a fella says that. No.
Well, you don't like the lols. Although there was someone saying ha to me during the week and I was like, no, stop.
Oh, I'm a ha-ha person, and in a text message I'd write back ha-ha.
And I do lol to you and you hate that.
Hate that. Or I do wah-ha-ha-ha, like I do W-A-G-H.
Yeah, no, I don't like that, no.
Yeah,
no.
That's your ick for next.
Someone said here, bucket hats. Sorry, I got excited.
He fell off the chair.
There'll be people all over, like an EP. Hold on now, we'll be calling it EP. The OEPs are going to EP. We'll be calling it EP now. From now on, everyone says that. But there'll be thousands of people with bucket hats, and I'll be like, no, let's just give me the gawks. They just don't suit anyone.
Don't know. I like a fella wearing a bucket hat with no t-shirt.
But no, oh no, you like a bit of a chavvy fella, so not
and a gold
chav there, but I know exactly what you're on.
That's my type.
Yeah, I know. I seen a few lads coming back over from the flight this morning for a stag, and there was one or two of us there, her type.
Yeah, you know me.
I know your type inside. I just know it.
I'd be in love up in EP.
I know
OAP.
you'd be.
There's a church there.
Is there?
Fucking apparently there's a church there and all.
Like a one that's set up especially.
To get married then, I suppose, yeah.
Jesus. Come here, we mightn't go home tomorrow night at all.
We mightn't go home at
all.
Who knows?
Do you know what? No, next week we'll be experts in it. We'll be like, oh, definitely go next year. And we'll be telling people, you should have gone to that.
I know.
Why didn't you go to that? One more now before I finish up. If I saw my boyfriend two-stepping, I'd be gone. Men on the dance floor in general, I don't mind that.
I love a fella that can jive. I think we spoke about that last week. I love a jive.
Yeah, but if you saw kind of a fella, what would you do if you seen a fella coming up to you on a nightclub, like kind of dancing with you and then trying to maul the face off you?
I'd be gone. I'd rather if he was up in the bar standing cool. You know, that nice stance with a pint.
With the one hand up.
With the one hand up in the bar and like holding a pint with the other hand.
Yeah.
Like don't be out fucking dancing at all, John Travolta. Like up there, lad. Yeah. No.
Do you want him to be sitting on the bar stool or standing?
Standing. I like a good stance.
Yeah. Do you like the kind of arm on the kind of bar and then arm? I know.
We're reenacting it here. So the arm on the bar like this, and I have my coffee cup here, and holding the.
I know what it is.
Weak. In a bucket hat with no t-shirt on, and a gold chain and a tattoo across the chest. Oh, for fuck.
Oh, God. Well, that's it for this week.
Right, the Subaru.
Like, you like Subaru as well? Have you a Subaru jacket? Subaru jacket? My sister had a blue Subaru jacket.
I remember them years ago.
Yeah. Did you go to Rally the Lakes or anything like that, no?
I did years ago.
Did you?
Yeah, we should actually go.
Yeah, we used to go every year.
Up
Malls Gap.
Is that? Yeah.
Up Malls Gap,
When is it on?
The bank holiday, May bank holiday weekend.
Yeah, that's what we were at.
And then you've the Donegal rally and all that. There's no more rallies now. I think
fuck it, you know what I want to go to? I was just thinking of
Mosney. No, go on.
Fuck, where's Mosney? No, the Ploughing Festival.
I swear to God, I'd love to go as well.
When is it?
September. No, this month.
We go.
We'll check the dates.
Let's go.
I've always wanted to go.
And then I might find my other fella, the driver.
You get the driver there as well.
Get the drive.
I've always wanted to go.
I did too. Let's look into that.
We'll look into it.
All right, we'll see you there, guys.
All right, guys. Until next week. Oh, if there's any emails you want to send, what's the email address, Julie?
LOR@GoLoudNow.com.
Yes! Oh my
Just
God.
took me about 6 months.
So happy to hear it. Okay, until next week. Bye.
Bye.